And then I remember like giving jokes to very successful people, you know, like very popular people. And sometimes they like mess. Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and even now, still, he's his chief writer.
I told you that in confidence.
Sorry.
I like this story that you one time went to audition for Law and Order, and instead of the role that you got, you got a corpse instead. So we love you, but we love you if you're a dead person and don't have any words.
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought I went in there. I was a dangerous felon. That's what they said. That was my motivation, Berg. You believe it.
Yeah.
First time I had sex was 1998. So this lady took pity on me. And but it was great. She was like,
she had a 68.
And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
Here's the weird thing. I met her at the same nightclub where I met my wife, years apart.
Okay.
I fucked an old lady here once. You want to dance?
Why is she immediately 68 years old?
Charming.
By the way, she was 20. She was 26. Why is she immediately 68?
You cute young boy.
I'm over here fucking cocoon.
Have you met my friend Ghislaine?
Oh my God.
I am Ralph Sutton. Directly across from me, wearing rabbit, it is Aaron Berg.
Yeah, one very large rabbit.
Just one rabbit.
Yeah. Non-GMO.
Let me ask you this.
Genetically modified organism.
In the climate that we're in, with political correctness and cruelty to animals, have you ever been not allowed in somewhere because you were wearing fur? Because there are places in New York that will not let people in if they're wearing fur.
Such as?
There's a bar downtown called The Back Room.
Oh.
And the owner is very pro-animal rights. And he will say, he's trained his doormen to say, oh, wow, that's beautiful. Is that real? And if they say yes, they go, you can't come in here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I only had one incident. It was in Ottawa where someone yelled out, "Is that real chinchilla?" And I thought they were going to throw something at me. And I go, "Oh, no, of course not." And I go, "Why would you ask that?" She goes, "I had a chinchilla and it died." So I said, "This is not your chinchilla."
That's funny.
And then, but then I knew it's rabbit.
It's rabbit. Okay,
Yeah,
it's adorable.
very warm.
I'm sure it is.
Very nice. People like it a lot. But I was on a plane last week. Somebody behind me had a trench coat on, very nice trench coat. And the steward goes, "That's a gorgeous coat." And I turned to say thank you and realized he was talking to someone else. So I stopped and I go, very rarely am I upstaged in terms of my coat game. So kudos to you, sir.
Okay. And you saw the coat and you're like, he had it.
Yeah, but it wasn't this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I could wear something like that. Also, you need a lot more rabbits for me. All right. So the comedian that is in studio today is a friend of yours. You guys used to hang. You said you used to do shows together back in the day. Yeah. Comedian, actor, writer, has a new book called Choreplay. We will talk about that as well. And his bevy of acting credits and comedian credits over the years. It is Jordan Carlos. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Also, by the way, my newest Instagram friend, even though he has a video from 15, 16 years ago that says, "Don't follow me on Instagram."
I say that?
Yeah, you have a video you say to all the people that know me from childhood, "Don't follow me on Instagram."
I'm an idiot. Why would I even do that?
I don't know.
This things I do. And then, you know when you're like told the advice that you gave people and you're like, "What? I said that? Why did you even listen to me? I'm an idiot."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me. That sounds like me. But speaking of coats, this is my coat game.
Is that a good coat game?
Canada Goose.
Ooh, Canada Goose.
That's a popular
You're Canadian.
brand.
You're Canadian. Yes. So you know this.
Yeah, Canada Goose is not to be messed with.
Is it obviously? Is it real goose? I'm guessing it's goose down.
Several gooses. Geese, some would say. A flock.
Some anyone who's correctly speaking English would say. Yeah.
Most people would say that. Right.
Those are warm. Those,
So
yeah.
warm.
Okay, I have a shitty coat game because also nothing fits me because I'm a fucking monster.
It's all, bro.
So most of the time, like there should be a way in the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok algorithm where you can say, if this doesn't fit me, don't show me the shit. Because so often I'm like, oh, shoes. Oh, look at it. Oh, they make up to a 12. Well, that's not going to work for me.
What do you wear?
15.
This guy bragging.
That's almost two of my feet.
It's too much. It's too much. No, it's not a brag. It's too much. Hitting my head all the time, miserable on planes. It's not a good thing. If I could be a little shorter, I would be shorter.
Okay.
If you could be a little shorter, you'd be short. You're saying this to a 5'10" man.
Yeah.
What how tall are you?
4'1".
4'5".
Yeah.
5'10" is right. I have a twin brother we talk about a million times, but he's 5'7". If I could give him 3 inches, I'd be 6'3". He'd be 5'10". That's fucking normal.
And you'd be considered lovers.
Yeah. Well, we are considered lovers now, but we're still considered lovers.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. What are you going to do? So,
Yeah.
How long do you know each other, you two?
Don't look at me.
10,
Don't look at me.
12,
Don't look at me.
15.
Yeah, years.
Probably 15 years.
15
I owe him a little money.
But I haven't seen him
It's
a
been too
lot.
long.
He's been busy.
You've been busy. You got a whole family.
Yeah.
I saw him on couples therapy. I like literally jump off the couch.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know that guy. He's so funny. I can't wait for his episode of couples therapy. Why weren't you on it?
I'm going to tell you.
I've
why.
come here
Wait a
now.
minute, so
to-
I don't know.
to
So
ask
there was a
this
show
question.
called Couples Therapy.
Couples Therapy.
You're in the trailer, but you didn't make the episode.
great show.
We did 20. What are they called when you go to sessions?
This is why it
20
didn't work
We
out.
almost got divorced on the final episode that we were
my
there,
God.
and I thought, oh, this will be great TV
Yeah.
if I divorce her on the And then they were just like, we're gonna go with other people. I think we were too white.
Wait. So they give
We
you
were too white.
But
Yeah.
they give you the
in
session?
that coat?
No, I didn't have this coat back then.
You should have worn the coat.
No, I just had a MAGA hat, and my wife had an AR-15, and we were just sitting in the office.
Do they give you three
I was like, I don't
sessions?
remember
Three
the
sessions
MAGA.
with a very good therapist, and then we were cut out of it, and we were like, we're so happy we were cut. I was crying. He seemed
You were crying the first scene. I was like, bro, I'm about to learn about Aaron Berg right
It
now.
was not easy. And then 2 years later, she goes, I wrote a New York Times article about you. I just need your approval to release it. And my wife and I go, no, we're good. Thanks.
Wow.
That's
But
wild.
we
yeah,
also
yeah.
think going through that probably strengthened our relationship.
Well, yeah, you were in it together. Plus, there's cameras all around you, right?
Yeah.
that must have been the most.
But
fun to do.
if it was a contest, I was winning. You know what I mean? When you're in couples therapy and you're like, oh, I'm winning this one.
Was there like
Are you cornering your wife? I'm sorry.
sorry, no, but was there like things you did to camera and stuff like recaps and shit like that, or no, it was just the therapy that was filmed?
I mean, they'd come and watch us do stand up and stuff, but it was mostly just the therapy sessions was the crux of it. And we were so happy that we were cut out.
You were too interesting. You had to be so bland bananas. Like
Really?
the people that are on the show are super bland.
Oh.
They're
Does
super
the show
bland.
still exist?
Oh, very much so.
Oh, I've never heard
Yeah,
of it.
people
Oh, I
love that show.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, and we were going through it. Like I was getting like quote unquote canceled at the time, and my wife was dealing with what's that thing after you have a baby and you
Postpartum?
Postpartum?
bitchiness. So she was going through postpartum, and it was not an easy time, man, at all.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
all right.
But it's much better
so
now.
So there's somewhere out there's an unaired sessions with you two.
It's a
on wood.
great show because you just see people doing worse than you are.
Yeah.
That's the best.
My standard comment is you're never going to find a hater doing worse than you are. So I don't respond to comments ever. The people that shit on you, because they're not happy. Whoever they are, if they're taking time out of their day to shit on you online and they don't know you,
Yeah.
they're not happy.
Absolutely.
They're not
fucking way
Tell
they're
that to my cousin. Okay? All my family.
Yeah, well,
Thank
you told
so
him not to follow you on Instagram.
happy. Yeah, that's fine.
Why did I do that?
You also- there was
where
also-
did you find that?
I
I'm
do
sorry.
deep dives. You also have a very weird video, which it was called like Brooklyn Idol or something,
Yeah.
and you were pretending to be a singer.
Yeah, probably.
And you were supposed to sing a Rolling Stone song.
Oh,
It was
God.
very weird. It was like from 15 years ago.
Why? We were different people then. Are you sure you got the right guy?
That's 100% you.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to do like, we don't all look alike kind of thing.
Yeah.
Was that like during the alt boom where you were like,
It was.
we're
It felt
gonna
like that. It
Yeah.
felt like all.
probably-
There was. It was called Brooklyn Idol. This one. It was like. It was only 7 videos. Each was a different person talking about how they were getting up and saying. Yours was about you wanted to become. Your dog was mad at you or something. Do you remember?
Yeah, my dog is often mad at me.
Yeah, that
but,
was
but I don't remember this.
And you
I
were
don't
going to
recall.
sing. And the song you were going to sing was "Beast of Burden," and it was going to tie into your dog. That was the thing.
Oh, okay.
Does that sound familiar at all?
Back to me.
Okay, it's 100% you.
No, I fully claim responsibility for something that's stupid and something that like hipsterish.
Right, it was very hipster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for that. I feel like this is a grand ruse for me to just make an apology.
Yeah.
And this whole thing. Yeah.
You know, we've had people come in where I find like there was a singer that was really fun on the show,
Okay.
but the videos that show up of her made her look like a fucking bitch, like Aaron's wife, right?
No, my wife's great now. She was just bitchy then.
Okay. And I told her after the interview, say, not
Yes.
for nothing, but you come off like a real fucking shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she went and reached out to those people and had those videos taken down because she realized she really came off horrible.
I got to do that.
Yeah, so I'm just giving you ideas.
No,
Was it
thank you.
Sheryl Crow?
No, it wasn't. It was a band you wouldn't know, but it doesn't matter. It was a few years ago anyway.
Damn, dog. I mean, I was on Black Mirror. You were
You were on Black Mirror.
We'll
talk
talk about that.
We'll get into this stuff. Let's start with this. Ready? Grew up in Dallas, Texas. Went to a private school called Green Hill School.
It's true. It still exists to this day. It was a good look because Texas public schools, man, at the time, You weren't. Not that it's improved any, but like my parents took one look and were like, okay, we're just going to eat ramen and send these kids to like a private
good school.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I went to a private school in Brooklyn, and it was horrible. And literally 2 years after we left, they changed it to a elementary school for mentally challenged people. And then it closed down like a year after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think they did that because
Based on
you
me.
were there?
Based on me graduating. They're like, we got to change the entire mode of this fucking school.
You messed up the whole
Broke the
bell
school.
curve.
I broke the school. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you're one of 3 kids, is that right?
I'm one of 3. I'm the middle kid.
Middle kid.
Why do you think I'm here?
Yeah, that's we're going to get into that
So
too, because
sad.
there was an interesting thing about him, and I don't want to jump ahead, but talking about like being the second person syndrome.
Yes.
Where all your comedy, because you've written for a lot of people.
Yes.
And he had to get into to write for himself, had to pretend he was writing for a client.
Yeah.
Which it tells you a lot about you as a person, I feel.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, like when you're this messed up, you have to basically like you're not gonna heal, so you might as well just trick yourself, and then that way you can function. So it's almost like what do you call it, a Rube Goldberg machine, right? Where it's like the little. The bowling ball goes down the track and like spins the
another
thing
switch.
like mousetrap, right? So that's basically what I had to do, and it's actually worked for me.
Well,
it's worked for me.
I do a health show as well, as Aaron would know, and so do the fans. But we bring in a lot of these people that help about how to get into better headspaces, and so often the term, which is such a hacky term, fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're in a miserable mood and you just start laughing by yourself like an idiot, eventually you start feeling so stupid that you start laughing and you're putting yourself in a better mood. Like things like that do
What?
work. They do fucking work.
But why, as a second kid, do you feel unseen because there's a kid before you?
And a kid after you. So that middle kid is a middle kid's an issue usually.
What's your birth order?
I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the oldest. So are you named after your dad or anything like that?
No.
Okay. My brother's named after my dad. So
Yeah,
he's
Jordan's birth name is whatever, which is really weird. They called him whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got my dad's middle name.
Yeah.
My dad was like, I don't know, give him my fucking second name.
Okay.
And that was it. So like, not to say that my dad's a great, generous guy. Makes you feel loved.
OBGYN, you said, right?
Yeah, really great guy. But when you're the second kid, you are. It's just how you feel. And like, because there's the baby and the eldest, and you're just stuck in the middle.
You don't even get to feel better than the baby?
No, the baby
baby's
gets all the attention.
The baby gets all the attention.
Middle kid sucks.
Middle kid syndrome. It's a
Yeah.
thing, man.
Dude.
Oh, I think my wife's the middle kid.
Oh, there you go. That's why,
Birth order is- yeah,
Aaron's
it's a
well
lot of
established. His wife's a
problems.
bitch. We
Yeah.
understand.
Oh, was a bitch. Postpartum.
Does she ever feel like she feels like she is she ever the peacekeeper?
No, she's the black sheep. No one likes her.
Easy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
See, that's what it is. The second kid. Yeah, you're right. We're getting deep as hell.
Well, let's get so you went to, which is also impressive, Brown University. Smart guy.
I went there. Yeah,
Right? Did you graduate or no?
very much so. I went for art. I went for art. I
So barely.
yeah,
I was right.
Painting. Yeah. So I got in because of painting. So all these DEI motherfuckers out there, you can't tell if somebody's painting.
Where's Brown?
Where's Brown?
It's
Right
Rhode
there.
Island.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, I was there. Providence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I did the comedy
Oh yeah,
connection
Yes,
there.
the comedy connection. Yeah.
It's an Ivy League school, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's the DeVry of the Ivy League, but it's like, but at least we're not Cornell. That's our slogan. At least we're not Cornell.
The chant? Is that the chant of the games?
At least we're not Cornell. Yeah, because Harvard will be like, "What's the color of shit?" I'm like, brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My family never gave a shit about education, really. I was the first one to go to college. I just went to say I went to
Where'd
college.
you go?
Albany?
Fitness Institute?
SUNY Albany?
Yeah.
You're a Duke? You're a Marmaduke?
I mean, I don't know. I know nothing about sports, but is that a thing? I guess so.
Yeah.
You were a college athlete.
Yeah, well, sort of.
What'd you play?
It's not really a sport. I played racquetball for the college team.
Wow, okay. I thought you were going to say like curling or something like that.
It's just as bad.
Yeah,
It might as well be.
Oh, that's so cool. No. I mean, listen, my wife, she just got her PhD from UAlbany. So
Yeah, I know. I mean, I went for all the wrong reasons. Like, I went weeks without going to classes. Like, it was ridiculous.
holy shit! Did you graduate?
I did graduate, but with a Was it a 2.3?
2.3?
Yeah, like really bad.
That's really bad.
Yeah, it was
Holy
really bad.
God,
Maybe a 3. I don't know. It was very low. It was very
a big
low.
difference.
2, maybe a 3.
No, it was in the
2,
2s.
maybe a 3?
I think it was in the 2s.
It was in the 2s.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in the 2s.
Okay.
It was in the high, might have been a little higher, but
You
the high
were
2s.
aiming for graduate school.
Yeah, it was awful. Like I didn't. We were just going to go because we could say we went to college. First people, my brother and I, in our entire family that went to college. So that was just the reason why we went.
And you barely went.
I barely went. I mean, I really. I think that's why. I mean, I don't have kids. You guys both have kids, but I would say you should have your kid do real world shit for a year between high school and college. Let them kind of experience the world before they go into college, because you're just going to do what I did if you don't have a fucking... Unless they're like, oh, I really want to be a doctor. I really want to be... If they have a real passion, that's different. But if you're like me, that were just fucking around, there's no reason. You should go experience the world.
Racquetball.
Racquetball was calling you.
Yeah, right.
That's such an 80s... You said you grew up in New York City?
Yeah.
That's such an 80s New York City, Wall Street kind of thing you want to do.
It was so good. But also, by the way,
so cool.
we were 10 of us on the team. From 10 to 2, we were all about the same, and the number 1 kid was phenomenal. It's like all of us were interchangeable. We could each beat each other at any given moment.
Right.
But guy 1 was never... None of us would get close to him.
Yeah.
All right, before we go any further, there's very few times in life where I realize I should just shut up and let the person who obviously knows what he's talking about take the role. Go and tell us about this.
Is it me?
It's you.
Because there's no one else here. You know what I want to talk to people about today? Peptides. Better than anything else out there right now are peptides. Everybody's talking about them. Everybody's using them. But you are lost. You're in the dark. You don't know where to start. ValorSciences.com. Use code SDR. You're going to get 10% off. They are American-owned, easy-to-use website, run by a PhD-level scientist. Great prices, great loyalty program, great selection. I use them personally. Whatever you're looking for, weight loss, muscle gain, skin tone. I mean, you can't really change the tone of your skin.
I hope you can.
Well, Michael Jackson did, I guess, but that was not through peptides. I think that was actual surgery. Bear in mind, anything you need, ValorSciences.com. They've got retatrutide. They've got CJC1295. They've got PT141. You know what that is?
I don't know what any of these are.
Makes your penis hard for an uncomfortable amount of time, or so I've heard. Everything is on ValorSciences.com. I use them personally. You got pain, you're going to use your BPC 157TB 500 stack. You want to put on size, release natural growth hormone, CJC 1295. You want to burn fat, tesamorelin, ipamorelin. Use GLP-3, which is retatrutide. All that stuff, ValorSciences.com. Proud sponsor. Check them out. Use code SDR. Get 10% off at ValorSciences.com or click the link in our show notes.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back to the show.
God.
Yeah. Okay. So then this is interesting. You were a copywriter for a while.
Yeah.
Right. And apparently the rejection there, which this is not to keep making it about me, but getting used to rejection is so fucking important in life.
Yeah.
And getting all your ideas. There was an idea about a Verizon phone system that got rejected. So I think that more people need to hear no, especially in this fucking world we live in where everyone's got to be a yes and everything. I think it helps you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I would get like rejections. Like I remember that I had this one creative director, right? And the guy goes to me and because you have like this creative partnership, right? So me and this other guy are coming up with ideas, and he goes, "I like you guys' ideas. I do. The only problem is they're not mine." And so we were like, when you hear that as a no, what can you do?
That's a weird no.
That's a weird no.
Then why have a meeting?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we'd hear it all. We'd hear it all, like all of it. And the point is, they're buying you. They're not buying the idea. They're buying you. And I was like a kid at the time, like 23, 24 years old. And so I was like competing against people in their 30s and 40s for commercials and things like that, like what would be on the Super Bowl, and they were just going to take the 40-year-old's idea,
right?
No matter how,
because they had more faith in that person.
They had more faith in that person than us.
Wow.
Yeah.
I worked at for I think it was Time Magazine, right? And we had to stand on a street corner and try and get people to go up in the elevator to fill out a form and take a survey that would take like 10 minutes. So you had to, and it was a summer job, you had to ask 100 people to get one. So everybody said no all fucking day.
All the time.
And I got rejection just doesn't bother me after that. After that, you're like, who the fuck cares? You'd say ridiculous things to people. And I hit on women on Instagram all the time. It goes nowhere. So I'm very used to getting no's all the time.
You slide in the DMs?
All the time.
Ooh, it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, all the time. The girl that's coming here, well, we were pre-taping this one, but tonight I met her on Instagram, just fucking being a creep.
I mean, I think people are pretty used to it now.
Yeah.
That's like kind of the standard way.
I made a t-shirt that sold really well. It was a slide, and on the bottom it said DM, and it was just a shirt that's like, and I sold a fucking shit ton of them.
I like that, man. No, but rejection, it's like you get armor plated, you get armor plated, and then that's what you need. I didn't know that I needed that when I quit my job to then go into like comedy full time. Yeah, absolutely. You're just used to it.
The question is with nice parents, it seems, right?
Yeah.
Good education, good with understanding rejection in the world. Where do you think you got, as you say, you got fucked in the head? Where do you feel that happened?
Where did I get messed up about rejection?
Yeah,
or
just life. Like you said, you need your headspace is not great. So why do you think that is?
Because I wanted like the approval of others all the time. But the other part of rejection is you're still seeking the approval of others. You still want that approval. So that just really messes you up. And then I learned that rather than like building from the ground up, I wanted to, it'd be safer to just affiliate myself with people that are successful and to write for them rather than building something for myself. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember like giving jokes to very successful people, like very, very good popular people, and sometimes they like mess. Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and even now, still, he's his chief writer.
I told you that in confidence.
Sorry, I was asleep.
Before the show.
By the way, I heard he was going to go out on tour. I would go see that show.
No, you would.
I would go see that show just to see what happens.
Just to see. Wait, now he's going on tour?
I heard that last year that he was thinking about doing a final tour this year.
Oh my God!
And you would not want to go see what fucking happens at a Bill Cosby show.
I want to see the people that show up.
Yeah,
Swear guard.
I want to see the people that show up. He's going to fill Madison Square.
You do a gret Cosby, don't you?
What do I do a good Cosby? It's pretty good. I'm like, yo, bro, and your mother and I want to talk to you about thing, and the guy will do anything.
Do you want to hear mine?
I am Bill Cosby. I get to the chopper.
It's like I can't tell which one he was talking now.
Yeah, it's battling
so
Cosby.
Much. This is so much.
Battling Cosby.
Yo, okay. No, man. That's wild. Yeah, but like, I had to learn that. I had to learn that lesson. It took me like 10 years.
And you also, though, when did you like, I hate this, it's a hacky question, but because of how you grew up, with education being so important, where did you find, I know you said you left Pryor and you mentioned one of Bill Burr's specials as your gold standard for a special, but where did you think that this is something I want to do? Because it's not in your world at all. Mm-hmm. How did you find that? Oh, maybe I'm going to try writing comedy, or maybe I'm going to try going on stage. Like, where did that come from?
My mother's, she's a comedian. My mother is a comedian, and she's just so freaking funny and knows comedy, like front, back, side to side. Mm-hmm. Had Pryor albums, had Flip Wilson albums. Just a funny, normal person. When you like meet somebody that's like, and that's the beauty of comedy. Berg, you might get this, but just like they love comedy and that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, huh? You know what I mean? Like you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
It's like they just
my mom is that
appreciate
way.
it.
My mom just loves laughing. She loves to laugh. My dad used this as an insult to break up with my mom when they got divorced. So when I was 4, but she always used it as like a compliment. He said to her in anger, "Your life is always dedicated to the next laugh." And she's like, why is that a negative? That's a positive.
Yeah.
But he saw it as a negative.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Like everything's a setup.
Yeah.
Punchline. Yeah. She introduced me to like British comedy. She introduced me to Monty Python. So you were getting it all with my mom. And so that's
so were a lot of comics with my mom, and they were getting it all.
Really?
Yeah, my mom fucked a lot of comics.
Oh no.
Oh, she was. That's what's known in the business as a chuckle fucker.
Yeah, no, she don't think she didn't do that bad. No, she wasn't that bad, but she did get around my mom.
Red Fox?
No, she's not that old.
Red Fox. Soupy Sales. What is
Soupy Sales?
Soupy Sales? No. Come on now.
Yeah,
Come on now. Well, funny guys. That's what it is.
When did you because you did so much writing for other people, when did you realize that's better for me right now than me trying to be a comic? And then the catalyst to say, fuck it, I want to be the guy now. Like when those two origin stories.
You just get I think the last special I wrote was Michelle Buteau's special, which she won like a Critics' Choice Award for. Mm-hmm. And I just was like, man, what I contributed to this, and I like taking nothing away from her. She's a phenomenal comic. But I was like, I think I could do this myself, you know? Because once you help out and in something that wins a Critics' Choice Award, and she shared that with Jerry Seinfeld,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you can hit the three. If you want to hit the three, you can hit the three. So just like
Basketball.
Is it? Okay. Yeah.
Are you not?
Three-pointer.
Oh, it's a racquetball.
I know
You
what
can hit the blue ball.
You hit the blue ball.
It's a racquetball term, not what the girls do. Yeah.
Absolutely. You can put on those stupid glasses.
I never wore the glasses.
And a headband. By
the way,
for the record, he never wore the.
By the way, also one of my friends who I played a lot with, he used to when he was losing, he would hit the ball right into my ass, so that I would be afraid to stand center.
That wasn't racquetball.
That's not racquetball.
That was the sauna.
Yeah.
we had a lot of songwriters on the show that are huge songwriters, right?
Right.
And what they have said was that they would like sometimes to be the writer, not the performer, because if it fails, they could blame the performer and not the material. Where you can't do that when you're writing it and performing it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, of course. Like, if you have a joke that doesn't work, like I've written for like Larry Wilmore, very funny guy, and like in the White House Correspondents' Dinner, I think a joke of mine that I thought was really funny, he didn't, whatever, he just didn't deliver it the right way, and I remember that just like chapped my ass. But I didn't, but I was also like, I think about that poem by Theodore Roosevelt where it's like credit is due to the man who enters the arena. So it's like, are you going to enter the arena or not?
Yeah.
I like this story that you one time went to audition for Law and Order, and instead of the role that you got, you got a corpse instead. So we love you, but we love you if you're a dead person and don't have any words.
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought I went in there as I was a dangerous felon. That's what they said. That was my motivation, Berg. You believe it?
Yeah.
You believe it? And I was like,
1 line, 3 lines.
No. I was like, it was a big role. It was a juicy ass role.
Oh boy.
And I was like, I don't know what. I just went in a mood, and I was like, I'm gonna nail this thing. And I go in, and I was like, it was one of those things where it's like, the suspect says, yeah, I hated Bobby Jackson, but not enough to kill him. Yeah. Like that. Oh, those are the classic.
Sounds pretty good. I believed it for a second.
And they were like, holy shit, this kid. They're like, people were like starting to like move around and things like that in the audition, and like I could feel that like I was booking this in the room. Get a call from my agent maybe like 2 hours later. They loved you. Obviously. They want you. Yes. As Bobby Jackson. And it's like, wait, Bobby Jackson's not in the script. And like his body. They were wondering if you could be at Greenpoint.
Oh no.
He got the corpse.
Next Wednesday.
What'd you say?
Absolutely. My mom was like, well, it was like my first part. And my parents watched it, and I didn't want them to watch it, but like my mom was like, I know your foot anywhere. It wasn't
just your foot. Your face wasn't in it. Was your face not in it?
She knew the corns and bunions, and she was like, "That's my baby's foot."
And that's why. That's your first thing ever on camera?
My first thing. It was great.
Not easy to play dead, by the way. You got to hold your breath.
Yeah.
Not according to every girl I've ever had sex with. It's pretty easy to play dead.
Not easy. I auditioned for Law and Order. Was one of the first auditions I had. They offered me the role. It was gay guy at the pier.
I see it right now. I see it right now.
And I was like, oh my God, cops are here. Let's get out of here. Something like that. Like they were crashing into like a glory hole thing. And they made the offer, and they go, oh, he doesn't have his green card. And I couldn't get it.
God damn it.
I had an 01 visa. So I couldn't get my gay Law and Order.
What about LNO Toronto? Is there one?
They didn't have it back then. They do have LNO Toronto now. Baby. But now I'm an American citizen.
Are you a dual citizen?
Yeah.
Okay, look at you. Look at you. And then there's a bevy of work that you've done from you were on Colbert Report at his friend Alan for a while.
Yes, yeah. So I was his black friend. So he had this, my buddy Frank got a job he went pro right out of college and got this job writing for Colbert. And then he was like, he had pitched this idea of where like Steven has like a black friend so he can say wild shit because he goes like, I've got a black friend. And so then I was Frank's black friend, and he calls me up and he was like, what are you doing? I'm like, absolutely nothing. So I run over to 54th and 11th, wherever it was. And I take a picture with Stephen Colbert, and then like just this weird series of events happens. And then suddenly like my phone's blowing up. People are like, you were on the Colbert Report. What the hell's going on? Yeah. And then like they brought me in for more and more and more. And that's how I kind of like got my agent and manager and stuff.
So that's like the first big thing that you got.
That was the first big thing I got where it was like, people were like, maybe this kid could be on television.
And not as a corpse.
Not as a That's a lifeless corpse down Green, which, by the way, froze my balls off for that. I was like, can I wear something underneath because it's tarp? And they're like, well, they could take the whole thing off.
Oh, damn. Naked on Law.
Were you naked? You were naked?
No, I wasn't. They were like,
Socks.
Yeah, that's a big thing, right?
You got to get hard for those.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
wait, what?
Yeah. Maybe
No,
it
just
was
Aaron. It's just an Aaron. It's in Aaron's contract.
I played a start once where I had a cock sock, and it was like a scene. It was a real show. It was like Showtime or something. That
miss
doesn't
this
even
guy.
sound better. But and so
Yes.
like we're having fake sex, and I'm like, oh yeah, and they're like, can you shut up? Like, let her moan. You don't make sounds. I'm like, I do in real life. And then I was like, oh, that's too much information. And they had a scene where I grab a vibrator and I'm supposed to use the vibrator on her. And then the guy that was out of jail that wrote the show, he's like, what are you doing? What, your dick don't work or something? Why are you using a vibrator? I was like, the director told me. He's like, nah, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, all right. And then, yeah, it was horrible.
Sounds really sexy.
Yeah, $1,300.
$1,300 later.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now on CBC.
Also, big ones here. Episode of Black Mirror. That's cool as shit.
That was really cool. That one you had to go to Brazil for, and it was nuts. I'd never been to Sao Paulo, which is a city of 20 million people.
Yeah.
It's crazy there. But the guy Charlie Booker, who wrote the show, created the show. If you ever watch the show, you never know exactly where things are taking place.
I love the show.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. It's a total mindfuck. But like, that was really cool because I got to work with Anthony Mackie,
That's cool.
And that was really cool. Just watching him work, do his thing. Fantastic. Yahya Abdul Muhammad, this guy, he plays Manta Ray in what's it called? That Jason Momoa is in, where he's like the god of the sea. Aquaman. There you go. So he's the bad guy in that. And then Palm Clementif, who's gorgeous. I got to work with her, but it was like, it was just so weird. I didn't know what the project was. They send you like 2 pages,
right?
And then you got to go for it. And it was a fantastic experience. And that made me think, there's more to it. I'm sharing a scene with this guy, with Anthony Mackie, Juilliard trained actor. So it's like, okay, I enjoy this. I want to do more of this. Mm-hmm. This is the kind of stuff I want to do.
The girl that through my friend, the actress Jennifer Esposito, she was given a couple of pages from The Matrix to audition, and she was reading it. It's like the rabbit, like what the. So she didn't audition because she sounded like nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Esposito.
Yeah. I've known her forever. So
oh my God.
I've known her since for like 17. But I remember her she called me to say, am I missing something? I'm like, I don't understand it either, but you weren't supposed to understand that scene.
Yeah.
Remember the scene when they say follow the rabbit and the girl shows up and she turns around? That was the scene that she was supposed to read and she just didn't understand.
Wait, that was for The Matrix?
Yeah, she was supposed to be in The Matrix.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, they wanted her in or something like that, and she just chose not to audition at the time.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, a couple of quick questions before we get to the book and play the silly game. The Adulting podcast started and stopped a few times. It's over?
It's over. It's, I think, listen, we took that little mule as far as it could go. It was really great. But Michelle is like, I love Michelle, but she's too big for the pod, man. And God bless her, because she was like, she's the kind of person that will try to do all the things. She takes care of her parents. She's in that sandwich moment. She's got little kids, but she tries to take care of her parents and have this like gangbusters career. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's too much. Yeah. You could tell like when you have to do the big thing, sometimes you have to put on, cosplay and put on your big boy pants and be like, buddy, this is because she wasn't happy. Mm-hmm. So it's like, this has to be something you're having fun.
Yeah, you have to want to do it, or else what are we fucking doing?
Yeah, you guys are having fun.
I mean, I fucking hate this dude.
Yeah, but I still come in.
Yeah.
But you guys are going to Miami and doing an erection show.
Yeah. Wait, that sounds like something else.
Yeah, no, it's just me. That's just me now.
Welcome to the erection show.
Forgot the
guys. It usually doesn't take this long. Hang on, we've got a 90-minute. It's a union theater. We got to hurry this up.
No, I forgot the first 2 parts.
Lights, camera, erection.
Lights,
when
camera.
this comes out, it's already happened. So thanks prank for pulling out your dick on stage.
Just erections in the dark. Welcome to the Erection Show.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
that's close enough. It's fine. Then also, there's a guy I follow. I'm sure I'm going to pronounce his name wrong. Is it
Andrew
Toure?
Tate.
Toure, yeah, the
Toure.
Toure show. Yeah.
And I know you were on a show a long time ago, and
Yeah.
that you. I love his stories about music. He's great, but you met him at Blue Ribbon. But you talked about how you don't like going to fancy restaurants because it's intimidating. Do you still feel that way?
Absolutely. New York restaurants are completely overrated.
Ralph goes all
I love
the time.
fancy pants restaurants.
Come on, man.
He went to the Louis Vuitton Cafe and
Yeah,
someone
so that
smelled
one sucked though. That one sucked.
The Louis Vuitton Cafe.
Yeah, it was not a good place.
What kind of experience? They give
That
you
one
like a
was shitty.
tiny portion?
Everything has the fucking logo and branded on it. It's but, so there's fancy like what's the one with the 2 Michelin stars of fucking 11 Madison Park, right?
Burger
Where
King?
7 people
Yes.
fucking presented I don't like shit like that, you know. But you shit on Olmsted that
Yeah,
it was
sure.
too much. I thought that place was great.
No, I don't like it. And I'll
good.
tell you why. They tell you, like, can you wait in the back? There are quails there. I hope that's okay with you. Because everybody's just like, it makes you want to vote Republican.
Yeah,
It's
that I
like
get. I get that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
I'm like, this is the problem.
There's
this
too
is
much
the problem.
too much pomp and circumstance a lot. With let them too much nonsense. I get that.
Yeah.
But some some high-end restaurants are not that silly.
Yes, it's true.
You know, and that are great. But I get that, like at 11 Madison Park, literally one person brings a fucking dish, one person sauces it, another person explains it. Like, I don't want that. That's to me shit.
Yeah, you're just trying to hook up with this girl.
Trying to fucking bang this girl. I'm paying $500 a plate. You better fucking suck it.
Yeah.
She better be playing on erection next
Suck
week.
the plate.
No.
She can fit the whole plate in her mouth.
Listen, I've had great dining experiences. I'm just done
I thought you
with
could say I've had great erections.
Yeah, I've had great erections, some not great, but like they're like, yeah, erections are like restaurants. So like you get served. But like, listen, I just hate the ones where they're like, they brag about being something, like they're like, this restaurant was not a restaurant before it was a restaurant. Like, shut up.
And also the one
care.
that's tacky the most is we do things differently here. It's like, it's not, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Are you serving food? End of story. Right? It's annoying. Yeah.
Take what you know about food, throw it out a goddamn window.
It would be cool if
Yeah.
a place really did that. Like we do things a little differently and they just start throwing food in your face.
No, but it's all this. It's all different, but the same.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they'll be like, you have to pick a protein from this menu.
But I will say this, okay? I'm going to plug a place.
Yeah.
One of my favorite restaurants in New York City. No bullshit. It's for Charles. It's the best steakhouse in New York. Best steak I've ever had. It's fucking impossible to get into. But it is just a fucking solid steakhouse, and I love it.
For Charles.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I'm a Keen's guy.
I think it's better than Keen's.
I like Keen's.
Better than Keen's?
It's better than
I've
Keen's.
had the mutton at Keen's.
What are you?
Well, in that coat. Is that what it's like?
President Taft?
Bring me mutton and Eisenhower's cigar. Oh no, pipe! I meant.
Yeah,
Damn
there's
it.
the pipes on the
all
wall.
over the place.
I love it. I just went there for my birthday. It's like, but
It's good. It's very good.
How old is Fort Charles?
It's pretty. It's not super old, but it's been around for a while.
Keen's is old.
Keen's is very
Keen's
old.
is old.
Yeah. But I would say go in and try it, and you'll see it's very small.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think it's the best steakhouse in the city.
It's got to be like if the Telegraph was around.
Yeah, you want that?
Yeah, I want to like telegraph my menu.
you
to
want
me.
wherever
Yeah.
where a place that you wouldn't have been able to allow to eat when they first opened. That's
Oh,
okay.
give me that. It's got 4 bathrooms. What has it got 4 bathrooms for? Give me that.
And then my last question before we get into the book, because it's near and dear to my heart. Do you still get up at 5 a.m. every day?
Still do.
So do I. And
Still do.
fucking people shit on me for it. But
Who, this guy does?
not him.
don't.
He doesn't.
You're gesturing
No,
towards
I was
him.
gesturing towards him.
I get up at 7:20.
Yeah.
7:20?
I get up around 5:36 every day.
5:36. Yeah, absolutely. I think 5 a.m. is like a really good time for me. I mean, I work out at 6, but 5 a.m. if like at 5. I can watch that show or movie that I wanted to watch that I couldn't watch in front of my kids or whatever it is.
Lights, camera, erection.
Lights,
The erection show.
the erection show, which is the after show.
Featuring Aaron
to
Berg and
Let's
only Aaron Berg.
If I get an HBO special, that's what I'm calling it. The erection show.
The erection show. I like it.
Yeah, I tell because my staff here at Gas will ask me, how do you get so much done every day? I'm like, well, from 5 to 9, no one is bothering you, and you can
Absolutely.
just get a shit ton of things done.
Yeah. It's like when you're in New York and you go to Los Angeles and you're like, I'm a superhuman the first morning because you wake up at like whatever it is. If that's the feeling. I want that feeling every day. And you just get like, I don't get as pissy because I'm coming online at 5, 6, 7, and then like I got to take my kids to school at like 8:30, and I'm I'm not as pissed off as I once was. So
I don't even have kids. I just do it because I want to get my run in or workout in, whatever it is, and get all my emails answered and all that other shit before anyone's up. I love that feeling.
Smart. All
right, so the book that literally, I believe, as we're recording this, came out yesterday. Right? It's called Choreplay. And the full title is The Marriage-Saving Magic of Getting Your Head Out of Your Ass.
See, this is more porn-related stuff.
Yeah. Choreplay.
It's called Choreplay.
Choreplay. Did I say core?
You said core.
Oh,
you guys, you
hardcore
two,
play.
You
Choreplay.
Choreplay, like foreplay.
Chores are things that you do around the house for your
Did I say
wife, your
choreplay?
parents.
You did say choreplay, but it's okay. It's all right. I knew where you were going with it. I know the title of my own book.
Chores.
Yeah,
Chores.
So, chores. Yeah. So yes.
And there was a Canadian guy who was your neighbor that was the inspiration for you to get into this.
Well, Berg and I don't. Live
wasn't
in the same
Berg.
neighborhood. He doesn't like to live around the colors. But let me just tell you something.
I love to.
No, but like, okay. So there was a Canadian guy, and the Canadian guy. Do you do this for your wife? You're Canadian. Do you make
fellatio?
I don't think that
maple syrup?
that's only. By the way, that's only Jim Norton's wife
And
that you do
coin
fellatio.
dollars?
Only Jim Norton's wife, sir. You're doing fellatio. You're talking about cunnilingus.
Okay. I love Berg. So I'm sorry that I'm not being as like erudite as I could be. Like you're like, this guy went to Brown. All right. So here's the deal. All right. So I have a Canadian neighbor, and like he's world famous among the moms for just making a single cup of coffee in the morning for his wife.
Ooh.
And that's it. Like, but the moms were like, this guy, Hugh, oh my God, he makes coffee for her every morning. And like, it just made me understand that the bar is very low.
Yeah.
It's like through the floor, but I tripped on it really hard. And I just thought, like, I was like, this guy, Hugh, I was like, so I ask him, I corner him, and I'm like,
hey, Jordan, buddy, how's it going over there?
That's really good.
Did you just make your wife some coffee this morning, did you?
Did you give her fellatio?
Oh, boy, I just gave my wife fellatio.
That's Irish. That's really good. He's from like Calgary.
Oh, yeah, that's how we all speak out here. It's the Alabama of Canada.
So he like, that's really, I just saw him last night. All right. So anyway, I asked him like how he makes it. I'm like, do you know, whatever, you do a pour over, you grind the beans, you make a latte. And he's just like, man, it's Folgers crystals. And that's all he does.
And just the fact that he does that's how low the bar is.
Yeah.
That's how low the bar is. Yeah, so I was like, I can do that. And then I learned I really couldn't, because I had to wake up before
you had
my
to buy
wife.
Folgers crystals.
I had to buy Folgers crystals in this economy. No, but I was like, but waking up that early I had to wake up before my wife. So that was a real challenge to get that done. But I realized when I did get it done and I finally was able to, I was like, okay, well, I was looking around and I was like, what else can I do? You know, what else is some low hanging fruit? And then I was like, honestly, I was just taking a shit. And I was like, here.
Oh, honey, thank you.
I'm supposed to do NPR this week too. I love that Berg like completely like this and that. Okay, all right. So no, I looked at I just looked at the roll, and the roll was like, you know, whatever. It had a couple of shots left on it. So I said,
or sheets,
sheets, right?
Now I don't feel so bad for saying Choreplay.
Yeah. A couple of sheets left, and I said, why don't I just change this? I know it sounds so stupid.
No, but I understand. I mean, I've not been in a relationship in a very long time, so I don't have those metrics to abide by. But I do get it, because as someone who courts women often, you do these things in the beginning,
and is often in court because of women.
Exactly, because of the age thing. But very often these girls have just come out of relationships, and that's why they're dating a fucking monster like me, because they've lowered their bar. And I do nice things, and they're like, holy shit, like, you're so nice to me. And it might be just sending an Uber. Yeah. They're like, oh my God, he sent me an Uber.
Wow.
You know? So it's just wild how I understand it from a different lens, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started to look at it from that point of view. I was like, okay, I can easily do that. And then I look in the fridge, and I was like, how much milk do we have? None.
Jeez.
Right? So I was like,
where are you fucking living?
Just to swallow.
I do all this stuff.
Well, you don't need the book then, Berg.
Well, I'd still like to read it.
Yeah.
Is it funny?
I brought it for you.
Okay.
Absolutely,
it is a part memoir, part advice, and a lot of comedy.
A lot of comedy. Yeah. It's a lot of jokey jokes. Like how my wife, I would keep, like, you know how, okay, we have stairs in our house, humble brag, but it's like, she would leave stuff at the bottom or the top, hoping that I would take the stuff up or down.
And you just piss on it.
Basic cocked over. So like,
Who left this shit here?
she one night I think she did this one night. Like I'm back from a weekend. I did like a couple nights out of town shows, and then I left my bag, whatever, like at the top of the stairs, and then she shifted it, I think, towards the center of the stairs.
Yeah.
And I went downstairs to grab a snack or something like that, and went ass over tea kettles down the stairs because she was tired of that. And I realized in that moment,
as you were tumbling,
as I was like bonking my stupid head on every step, that like, okay, what she was trying to do was to get me to help her out because she couldn't do it all.
And this book is for people that are maybe looking for a little guidance towards getting their relationship back on track in a lighthearted way.
Absolutely. And it's all just easy stuff. Okay. It's all like low hanging fruit. I would never ask anybody to make dramatic changes.
Right. I think that's with all things in life. And there it's up on the screen right there. It's out now.
Oh boy. Look at that.
So because this book is part A, part B, that you went viral for a story about, not a story, but a comment that you wanted to cancel Green Eggs and Ham.
Yeah, I did.
Because of its message of being...
Oh, yeah. I mean, Green Eggs and Ham is just, it should be a message about consent. Like it's a story about consent, right? The guy, he's minding his own business, and Sam I Am comes up and he's like, do you want these eggs and ham? The guy's like, nah. And I'm like, that should be the end of the book, right? Instead, it's like, how about, with a fox, how about in a box? Like it's, to me, it's an allegory for dick and balls. Like he's just trying to shove it in this man for like 30 pages. And then the guy's like, I do not want it here or there, And what does Sam I Am say? Try it, you will see. What am I teaching my son? What am I teaching my son?
Take it in the
ass. In essence, or wait for the answer you want, little boy.
Right.
I mean, it's messy. It's a messy book. It's a messy book.
So because of those two things, your book on helping advice, right?
Yes,
and your desire to get Dr. Seuss canceled, we are going to play a stupid game right now that is called Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Do you have the explanation before we play I can do the explanation.
I think I get it.
Okay, well, just, also, Aaron loves my horrible AI intros,
they're
right?
really good.
I use AI to make stupid intros that are going to air once. So this is the intro for Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice.
Let's go.
Let's play it.
I will not fight in the truck. I will night fight after we fuck. I will not argue in a train. I will not argue when you're in pain. It's Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice.
Oh my God.
5 minutes.
That's not AI slop. You did
5
good.
minutes.
Yeah. Took you 5 minutes
5
tops easily.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It no offense, but it does show.
As it should.
It's coming for our job.
Because it'll air once.
Yes.
And why spend money on an intro?
Absolutely.
So here's the game.
Yeah.
AJ is going to give us a very common fight scenario with a husband and a wife.
Let's go.
And then we have to give the answer. We have 1 minute in a rhyming scheme a la Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
And then AJ, you can make our cases why ours are the best.
A la Dr. Seuss?
Allah.
Is that Muslim?
Yeah. Allah and Dr. You have to incorporate both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't you from Canada? Allah français. Yeah.
Allah.
And then AJ will pick the winner if we can't decide amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Okay. So it's about 5 of them.
Okay.
And
Let's go.
give us the first scenario and give us once you give us the scenario, give us some great royalty-free music for us to think over it all.
All right. So the first scenario is one partner never replaces the toilet.
Oh, how apropos.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, good.
Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice is here. I'm done. How long does it have to be? Yeah. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice.
I'm good.
Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Dr. Seuss
that's good
Marriage Advice.
That's good
He's
harmony.
coming to save your wife.
All right, we're good.
Save your wife. All right.
Okay, who's going first? Aaron, you go first.
I want to hear Berg's.
I will not yell and have a fit, but please give me something to wipe my shit.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I wrote, I shit without paper. Now I need a diaper. You made me use my hand, and now I'm going to be sad.
Not bad. Not bad. How about
Bad.
you must change the TP, you see. You see you must so we can poop and poop and poop and poop and poop and pee.
It's pretty good.
I have to say, I think Aaron's was the best.
Damn it.
We'll go with Aaron.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right. Aaron's was short and to the point.
I am going to jerk off.
There's an eraser on this.
Yeah.
That's not good. Okay.
All right. Let's do the
All
next
right.
one.
Let's. You know what? I'm building momentum now.
I
You know
was
what
too
I'm
early.
saying?
I was too
It's
early.
too early. It's too early to say one thing or another.
All right.
So don't get confident, Berg.
I'm not.
It's because
No, I got Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. It's in my head.
marriage advice.
All right, what do you do or say when your partner leaves dishes constantly in the sink?
Where's our second song? Got it. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice.
Yeah, consult a divorce attorney now. $3.99 for a divorce. No adult consent necessary.
All right, that's good. $3.99 for a divorce. Is that about right?
Yeah, I drive by it on my way to the Prudential Center all the time in Newark. It always just pops up. My wife and I both laugh at it.
I'll go first this time. Ready?
Yes.
I will not put your dishes away because of you. Our son is gay.
That's pretty good, Ralph.
Amazing.
All right,
Okay.
who's next?
The dishes stink up the sink. You must clean them or divorce is on the brink.
It's not bad.
Pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, look, a dish. Oh, look, you bitch. You always expect me to clean, but I cheat on you and I am mean.
It's a lot of words.
Damn,
All right, so you have to decide,
think-
AJ.
it's between Ralph or AJ. I'm sorry. It's between Ralph or Aaron. I'm going to go Ralph for this one.
Oh my God.
that's
You
fair.
guys are just really good at this.
I think that's fair.
Could have been Aaron.
We flipped. I went to the point. You went too wordy, but I get it. It was all good.
I don't think
This
I
is
went
really good. All right.
I just copied your green eggs and ham motif for the
All right.
second one.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right, so the next one is going to be
Carlos.
what do you say if one person is always making the other person late? What do you say to them in Dr. Seuss form if they're always making you late?
All right, I got mine.
Second marriage is no better than the first. The problem is you. The problem is you. Look at
problem is
yourself. It's not your wife. You gave up half your house and you see your kids on weekends. You doctor.
All right, we're good.
Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice.
Dr. Seuss Marriage Advice. I think Carlos has to go first this time.
Okay. You make me late. You are so cruel. Stop goofing in me, you fool.
Goofing in me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make me late. You guys,
I goofed at my wife once.
that's what I mean. Make the person like. Come on now.
Goof.
You get it.
Okay. Here's what
Yeah,
I'll,
the
you want to
person
go
likes
next?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go next.
Bup. Hurry the fuck up. I get it, you're doing your hair. For Christ's sakes, we should already be there.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
You're a goddamn bitch. And you think I won't snitch. Because you made us tardy and missed the party. P.S. You're a...
Wow. That's not even rhyming.
The last one didn't rhyme. Everything else rhymed.
That was a total Seuss first take.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his first draft. He cuts that out.
I just put in P.S. You're a...
Yeah.
Just for the pop at the end.
That's from Aware of the Places You'll Go.
The original green eggs and ham. I do not need consent.
All right, Aaron.
All right,
AJ, rather.
I think
We know.
Even
we
though
know
you
one
didn't
thing.
abide
We
by
know
the-
one thing. It ain't Jordan.
even though you didn't abide by the Dr. Seuss rules of rhyming, I'm going to go with Ralph for that one.
P.S. You're a cunt. I think P.S. You're a cunt sold it.
Yeah.
I've had 3 golden ones.
All right, this last one is for all the marbles, everybody.
Come on, God.
I think it's 2-1-0,
Yeah.
but we'll make this worth double points.
But I'm used to
Double
rejection, so it's fine.
Okay.
All right, we've got double points here. This is the last one. Okay.
the winner gets $10,000. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, life.
What do you say or do if your partner is snoring and refusing to do anything at all about that fact?
Okay.
Your kids are on drugs because you're divorced. The kids started by taking your Xanax and Lexapro. Now they're hooked on meth and they're at Promises in Burbank. You're alone, drinking in a bar. Your kids won't answer, they're way too far. Emotionally and spiritually. Now your 4 children are all trans.
All right, we're good.
The lyrics of the song are
That's pretty good.
they're so wild.
All right, before anybody goes, can I just get mine real quick? Is if you snore, you're out the door.
Oh.
Let's see if anybody has snore, whore or door.
Okay.
What?
Well, we gotta do snore.
All right, I'm going to have Aaron go first for this one.
I will not ask. Put on your apnea mask. I'm tender like a willow, but I'll strangle you with your pillow.
That's very
that's really
good. I think you
good.
already won.
Oh my God, it's like Canadian
Jordan?
school system. All right, if you don't stop and snore all day, I'll get a gun and blow your pretty brains away.
That's not bad. I like that one. I think he finally.
yeah.
Mine's too wordy. I'm not happy with mine at all.
Might be on the board.
So much noise out your ugly mouth, but at least you sometimes go down south. Your snore is a bore, but at least you're a whore.
It's loving.
It's like
By the way, great Valentine's card.
I know. Like, really getting ready in the mood for Valentine's.
Yeah, I'm a sweetheart.
Yes.
Look, I have to be honest. For that one, I think I have to go Jordan. Come on.
Oh,
Which means it's a tie.
Yeah.
Is it a tie?
It's a tie. Well, tie goes to the guest. So congratulations, Jordan.
Double points.
Double points.
Can I get triple points?
Well, we'll just give you the win.
Thank you.
Okay, so now please hit the first.
Oh my God.
The first time ever I saw concert, did drugs, had sex.
The name of the show is the SDR Show, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll Show. We've asked this to every guest since they started the show with us over 10 years ago. Your first experience with all three. We start with rock and roll, and what we mean is the first concert, doesn't have to be rock, but the first concert you went to because you, Jordan, wanted to go to, not an older brother or older family member. You said, oh, I want to go see that show.
Chuck Berry.
Wow.
Yeah, Chuck Berry. That was 1996.
I didn't realize he was still alive.
He
in the
was
90s.
still alive, man. He was kicking it. It was amazing. It was a great concert in the woods in Texas. And it was just a great rock concert.
That's fucking cool
by
as shit.
a legend. Yeah.
So 90s, we're all roughly the same age. I'm the oldest, but you were
It's your
like,
cousin, Marion. I found that new sound you were looking for.
they call that, there's a loop for that. You know, there's a term for that because that means a song doesn't exist.
Yeah.
What's that?
Because there's a term for that type of like time loop.
Okay.
Because the only reason that Chuck Berry was able to write that song is because Marty McFly heard it and played it for him, you know, so that it doesn't exist without him going back in time.
Right.
So there's a term for there's a particle supposed to whatever.
And he didn't say it's your cousin Marion. Marion Barry was the mayor of DC. What did he say? It's your cousin who?
It's your cousin Chuck. Hey, Chuck. It's your cousin Marlon.
Marlon.
Yeah.
Oh. Marlon Berry.
Yeah.
All right. First drug you ever did after weed, unless weed was not your first drug.
First drug I ever did after weed is shrooms. I'm definitely afraid of life, so I haven't done cocaine or anything like that. But definitely shrooms. Great. Love
How old
shrooms.
were you?
45.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, me too.
Yeah.
Maybe even older.
Yeah.
And something like that.
Yeah.
That's
It was
great.
time.
Is it one time only? Have you tried it a few times since?
One time only. Would do it again. I love that booty call. It was great. I was in Vancouver. Doing the JFL Vancouver, and they like gave you drugs. They were just like, as part of the swag bag, here's some shrooms, enjoy these. And then I just walked around Vancouver high as freaking
cool.
That's how most people
Cirrus.
walk around.
But it was awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, and the first time you had sex?
That's a little personal, bro.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Tonight's the night.
Let's hope. You never know. Maybe come on the erection show.
Dr. Seuss Virgin Advice.
First time I had sex was 1998, and
Really?
I was
In your 20s already.
Yeah, because
Nice.
it was not happening in high school. Not happening. Not no. So this lady took pity on me, and she
Only way I get laid.
Sad.
but it was great. She was like
She was like
had a view.
68.
And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
Here's the weird thing: I met her at the same nightclub where I met my wife.
At the same time?
No,
Oh.
years apart.
Okay.
Like a couple years apart.
That's a good well for you. You got to keep
It's
dipping
a
in
great
that well.
Well, it's a Courtyard Marriott. Now.
I fucked an old lady here once. You want to dance?
Why is she immediately 68 years old?
Charming.
By the way, she was 20. She was 26. Why is she immediately 68?
You cute young
charmer.
boy.
I'm over here fucking cocoon.
Have you met my friend Ghislaine?
Oh
my God. We're going to take good care of you,
I thought-
Jordan. You're going to be a model. A big model on a
big-time
private jet
model.
plane. This was a president once, Jordan.
The thing is, man, I did it. It was crazy, but I had a great view of the Empire State Building. So I was like, "This is the most."
The Empire State Building?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, back Courtyard Marriott. Okay, I thought it was like going to be...
No. So her apartment was like, I don't even know. It was like in Midtown.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, a real fancy lady with an apartment.
68,
you
she had
see?
some money. She had
She did not.
investing.
She was
for-
My husband left this to me. Please put his photograph downward before you insert yourself. I'm going to weep. Don't take it personally. I just weep.
Don't
I
take
miss
it out
him.
when I'm weeping.
Damn the Legionnaire's disease. Why?
The Legionnaire's disease. So it was great. Except she told me that, and this is where it gets sad. She told me that her dad had died.
No, he wasn't far off.
No, he wasn't far off. Her dad had died, and I was like, when you're dumb and young and horny, you're just like, yeah, sure. And so like you're hearing all this stuff, and then she like wept in my arms all night.
Yeah,
Oh.
I nailed it.
It's great foreplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on that happy note, you can follow Jordan at Jordan Carlos
You
Official
asked.
and JordanCarlosComic.com. The things I saw that the book, of course, Choreplay is out now. You get on Amazon. There's also an audiobook. I saw that as well.
Yes.
Okay. And then the things I saw that you have coming up, something called After This Death. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, After This Death is a nice short film that's coming out. But I have two. There's
And
You know,
Motel
yeah.
Transylvania got
Yeah.
moved from 2025 to 2027.
Yeah.
And then something called Elevated Moments on AMC Plus.
Elevated Moments on AMC Plus, and then I'm like, And then I got my first video game, which is really cool.
Nice.
It's a big video game that
As VO?
Yes, I'm throughout the game, but I can't say the name of the
Dude,
game.
I've auditioned for it 9 times in the past 3 weeks.
Is it the
Are
new?
you serious?
Probably.
Is it the video game
Can't
version
say
of
nothing.
Dr. Seuss Marriage
Can't say
Advice?
Can't
you
say
can't say
nothing.
crap. They will.
But
they
I'm
will-
not voiceover. I'm a computer player.
See, what?
If you're just playing the game at home, it doesn't count. Aaron.
Hey guys, I booked a video game. NHL
I booked
2K.
time for 2 hours for me to play it. Yeah.
I want to. That's like that
That's
is
great.
the best thing. I love it. Like it's the thing I'm
That's
really
cool.
proud of.
Anything else you want to you plug before we go from the room?
No, just the book. Please read it. It's good. It's a great Valentine's present. I think anybody that has a guy that's like probably this is aimed at really good dudes that just need a little
nudge.
That's
Yeah.
it. You
Can
know,
ladies read this book?
ladies do read this.
Ladies
book.
can read?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I
Ladies
guess.
do read this book. I had the launch party. It was great last night. We had about 150 in attendance. It was wonderful. It was all ladies, and it was like a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
You know, because I was like, yeah, there's a thing called invisible work, and the ladies were like, we know what that is. And I was like,
shit.
ah! You
And
know,
Hugh was there.
Hugh was there. Hugh was there.
inspired this.
I'm making coffee for all the girls there.
Yeah.
Folgers crystals for everybody.
Aaron, your plugs.
Oh, man. I'm going to be in Calgary, Alberta, April 9, 10, 11 at the Laugh Shop. Also dates coming up, Key West, Florida. And, of course, follow me on Instagram for my bodybuilding journey as I return to the championship stage for mid-June. Watch as I get all my levels checked and get cleared so that I can become a steroid addict.
Before AJ does his plug, Shannon is not here today. She has a show that is called The Thing Is,
Ding.
and it features dating, fighting, and ghosts. And don't respond, but
Without
we question,
indicating.
without any indication on your end, does he believe in ghosts? You first, Aaron.
Yes.
Okay, AJ?
No.
I think it's a yes. Do you believe in ghosts? It's a yes. Okay. AJ, your plugs?
You can follow me, AJ Giro Comment on Instagram. Check out my podcast, No Friggin' Way. And I do the behind the scenes content for SDR show. So go on to Gas Digital. Check out the bonus content section. We've got behind the scenes from Skankfest and our gift giving from Christmas time.
Yeah, and also, if you're watching this live on Gas as it come out, stay tuned for the classic episode that comes out right after this. Follow me everywhere at I Am Ralph Sutton. My other podcast on health and wellness called The Good Sugar Podcast. The Good Sugar store is on 3rd Avenue and 69th Street. All vegan, no single-use plastics. Do something right for the world and right for your body at the same time. This year, we'll have 2 new stores open as well. We add a song to the playlist every week. You have one more plug?
Yes, I did a movie. My wife is in it and my daughter's in it, and it is called The Woman Before Me, and it is now available. It was on the Lifetime Network last week, and now you can watch it on YouTube. Just put it in, and it is an incredibly good thriller.
And by the way, I say the
But
same
it's
thing
really
to women.
funny.
Just put it in. It's an incredibly good thriller.
It's so funny to have me and my wife and my daughter in a movie. There's
That's cool.
Tons of holes in the movie.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
it's
of holes,
very odd.
yeah, okay. And then we had a song to the playlist every week, the SDRshow.com/playlist. Do we do Chuck Berry?
Yeah.
Do you have a specific song?
Say la vie, let's say the old folks. You never can tell. That's a great
You
one.
never can tell. Chuck Berry to the playlist. Jordan Carlos.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the SDR Show.
Appreciate it.